Hey, what's going on? This is Minister Gold. This is a mix-up tutorial on how to make a Twitch alert for Prime subs. Um, it's pretty easy to set up like regular alerts for Twitch because you just go to the event and then you put your alert and that's it. But it's not as easy. It's not quite that easy for Prime Twitch Prime sub alerts. So I just set it up like a week ago. So I'm going to show you how to do that. If you find these videos helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more mix-up tutorials. And if you want to talk with me about Twitch, Mix It Up Gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/ministergold. Alright, so first of all, we are on version 1.3.0.5. Okay. And now we're going to go to the menu in the top left. We're going to go to events. Okay. And whatever I show you, you'll do the same thing for resubscribe. So I'm not going to try to do the same thing over and over again because it's a waste of your time, a waste of my time. So I will show you how to do it once and explain it to you. So we'll go to Twitch channel subscribed under the Twitch events. And you are going to make you'll make one conditional, okay? And ignore this part. I have this thing where I have two possible alerts for Prime subs. There's a 90% chance of them getting a short alert and a 10% chance of getting a long alert. That is not essential to set up a Prime sub alert, so we're not going to worry about that piece. So don't add this piece where it says $Prime chance is greater than 1. But the part you do need is user subplan equals Prime. So also, a problem that I have when setting this up is, well, a couple things. So number one, make sure you have no spaces after user subplan, and make sure you have no spaces after Prime. Because it wasn't triggering for me because I had spaces after user subplan. So just make sure you have no spaces for either the special identifier, like the built-in special identifier, or the value that you're looking for. So yeah, user subplan, user subplan equals Prime. That'll check if the plan they're subscribing with is a Prime sub. And then after that, you have your alert. So for me, I have a video here. Ignore my pixel width. My overlays are kind of broken, so I have to like double their size. This should be 500, but I set it to 1000. My position is 3. Well, it's set to pixel, and it's 3 pixels from the left, and that's it. And then what else? Let's see. I have the user display name. Again, my font is doubled. I've set it to 72. I've got this set for 9 seconds because that's how long my video is. And then for the position, I'm setting it to percentage, 13% from the left and 25% from the bottom for the Y position. And then that's in yellow. And then below that in blue, again, I've set it to 72, but I think 36 for you is probably a better size. And for that, it just says just used their Prime sub for the position. It is 13% from the left, but this time it is 30% from the top for the Y position. And if you want to test it, you can click on play. Before I do that, let me make sure my overlays are refreshed. If your overlays are not refreshed, whenever you have an overlay trigger, like a video or an image, it will not show if your overlays, your browser sources for Mixup have not been refreshed. So let me do that now. All of my overlays are refreshed, so now we're going to test it. I'm going to click on play, and where it says user subplan, change that so it says Prime, and again, no spaces. Okay, we'll hit test command.
That's just Prime. That's just Prime! Have you anything to say? I'd say that's Prime.
Okay, there you go. So there is the Prime sub alert. And also, something else you have to be aware of is if you don't have your regular subs in a conditional, then this will trigger both both your regular subs and your Prime sub will be triggered. So do make sure you put your regular sub in its own conditional. And so that means in another conditional, you'll have $ user sub plan, and these two angle brackets are not equals, so not equals prime. So that means all other sub alert, or sorry, all other types of subs that are not prime will trigger this to happen. Okay, so if I press play and I just put tier 1,
Go ahead, make me
then
dance.
only that will play.
Minister Gold has subscribed for 0 months.
Okay.
You're too kind.
So yeah, so make sure you have your prime sub in one conditional and your other subs, your other types of subs in another conditional. But if you want to differentiate that by the tier, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, then instead of saying not prime, then you'll put user sub plan equals tier 1 for one conditional, tier with a capital T, space, the number 1. And then you want to do the same thing for tier 2, then tier 2. The user sub plan equals tier 3, and so on. Okay? So if you're already going to differentiate between the different tiers of subs, then do that. If you're just differentiating between prime subs and not prime subs, then you can have one conditional for your prime subs and one conditional for your tier 1 through 3. Okay? And that is pretty much all you have to do to set up a Twitch Prime sub alert. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if this video was useful to you, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these. And if you want to talk to me about Twitch, gaming, Mix It Up, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/ministergold. All right, thank you. See ya.